Have you ever thought of how teens' lives would be if the internet didn't exist? I guess this is a very odd question to ask a person who lives in the 21st century, isn't it? After all, since the 80s, this resource has been becoming more and more present in people's lives, being a facilitator of tasks, projects, school issues, and of our daily routine and routines, it wouldn't be different. A great tool that came with this new era of technology is social media. Nowadays, basically everyone has a social media account in one of the great variety of apps we have available, such as Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, among some other options, especially when it's up to teens, since they live with this technology since they were little kids. These social media are incredible resources to make us have contact with different cultures that we are not usually used to experience in our lives, making us more tolerable and social individuals. Well, despite the benefits social media offers us, it also causes some problems in teens' mental health. After all, there is a reason behind why this century is known as the century of depression. Usually, problems caused by social media are related to the excess of time teens spend scrolling up that screen, but they can vary from person to person. Comparison, for example, is a behavior that can be increased by spending too much time on social media. It is normal at this phase of life that teens compare themselves to other people, since it's a moment when the teen is trying to build its own individuality and independence. But when they put themselves in situations where they will only see the good parts of other people's lives, this comparison starts to be unhealthy. Also, when we watch a lot of short videos in a row for a long period of time, such as TikTok content, our brains tend to get addicted to a system of rewards, scientifically known as dopamine production. Dopamine is a hormone that causes us the sensation of satisfaction and pleasure, and when we teach our brains to look for it daily using only social media, we tend to get less productive and more likely to look for a social media environment when we feel tedious or sad. And if this wasn't already too bad, the sex of social media also compromises our focus and concentration. But is there a solution to all these problems then? Well, it is very hard to stay away from the internet in a time when everything is so connected by online resources, especially for the younger generations. But we can certainly make social media contribute to our mental well-being. There are some mechanisms on phones that limit the daily time that we can establish for the use of apps, so we don't spend too much time for a day on social media. Also, when we seek to express our identity and individuality inside virtual space, and when we follow content that inspires and helps us grow as people, we contribute to building a better online environment besides diminishing the problems related to comparison. Moderation and self-knowledge are essential words inside this process. Finally, looking for a psychologist or a professional that can help you with these steps, if possible, it is also very helpful. The new century brings us a bunch of technological and scientific tools that we can use to make our lives easier. It's up to us to find ways to use them with responsibility.